Good morning, everyone. This is Kendall Askins from Stimulating Minds. Askins stimulates over on Instagram, along with our other platforms. We are on TikTok and LinkedIn and Instagram and YouTube. So if you are on any of those platforms, please be sure to like and subscribe to our pages. I am here this morning with another gem to drop, and this is something that is very near and dear to me. So I want to talk to you guys this morning about forgiving yourself. And so I want to give some context to forgiving yourself. I think often, we live life and we're doing the best that we can every day, right? And sometimes we're intentional about how we're living, and sometimes we're like completely oblivious. It's almost like we're in survival mode and we don't even realize that we are in survival mode. So I am in a new phase in my life where I actually am being very intentional about not only the things that I'm pouring into my spirit, but how I'm paying attention to the world. And I've removed myself from a lot of things that I used to kind of engage with. And so the other day, I had the opportunity to really sit in a space with a couple of people that I had actually removed myself from. And through that engagement, as I was sitting in the engagement, there were several things happening, and I was quiet, right? And I was just quiet and I was paying attention. And I remember sitting to myself and saying, oh my goodness, this is what I had tolerated, or this is what I was dealing with, or this is what I was experiencing. This is what I allowed for years of my life. And it was in that moment, even though I wasn't engaging with the person or people about that topic, right? It was in that moment that I said, you've grown so much, and it's okay that you dealt with this for so long, because you're not anymore and you're free from this. And it was such a liberating feeling that in that moment, I took accountability for what I had allowed myself to not only endure, but to sit in, almost to be stuck, right? And it was in that moment that I was able to forgive myself for what I had tolerated and what I had almost helped to create. And it was such a powerful moment for me because it also shone a light on the growth, right? And so I wanted to talk to you guys about this because we often don't realize how we get stuck, or how we hold on to things that have happened, or how we have not just sat. We often don't have an opportunity to go back and sit in, not just think about, but like sit in an experience that we have removed ourselves. And for me, sitting in that experience was what truly allowed me to honestly, completely let it go and forgive myself for everything that I had dealt with up to that point. So I want you to think about, is there a situation, is there something that really is something that has had a major impact in your life? Honestly, it's considered trauma, but if you don't feel that it's trauma and you haven't gotten to that point yet, think about something that has had a major impact in your life and ask yourself, have you truly forgiving yourself for the role that you have played in that experience? And if you are currently experiencing something that is not bringing you joy, let it go. Let it go. And it is okay. I think sometimes we get stuck in things because we think that we've invested time, or we think that we are in it too deep to let it go. And it's never too late. So I want you to forgive yourselves for those things that you feel like you've wasted time in, and those things that you feel like you have contributed to that have not added value. And I want you to let it go. So hopefully this was helpful. Drop some comments. Let's hear about things that you want to forgive yourself for, or maybe situations where you sat in. Have you had that same experience that I've sat in, where it was almost outer body, where there was a moment that you were able to forgive yourself? And let's talk about it in the chat. Like, subscribe, share, send stars if this is something that was impactful for you. And I will see you guys here next week for more fun. Bye.